Hello and welcome back to A Trucking Life. So we're continuing where we left off earlier this week. We parked in this lot here, slept overnight, and now we will deliver our 3 Peterbilt trucks. So let's get going. Truck doesn't want to take off, sounds like. Sat overnight and doesn't want to leave. Don't see anyone. Well, this is the last video that will be coming out before Christmas. And I have all my Christmas shopping done. I know there are a lot of people that like to wait until the very last minute, but that's definitely not me. I don't tend to get a lot. I mainly just have my parents and a couple of friends that I get gifts for.
Turn right.
And now, for the last several years, I like that I can just shop online and get whatever I need that way. So I don't need to go out and try to go through malls or anything. And if I don't like the prices, I can go somewhere else. Delivering can be tricky, because if I get something from a, say, specialty store, that the box will come saying where it's from, and if it's something for a parent and they pick it up, well, that kind of gives away the surprise. I mean, granted, we're all adults, and just getting something is nice, but it's still kind of fun to get a surprise every now and then. However, I do have caregivers that live around me, and if need to, they don't mind me using their address as a shipping destination, and then whatever I get can arrive at their place, and then they can discreetly bring it here. So even if you can't move or get out, there are still ways that you can be tricky and get gifts for loved ones. But of course, as I've said before, the greatest gift that we celebrate for Christmas is to give to Jesus. Now, I could do a whole series on the controversies of Christmas, in that it was a pagan holiday that was hijacked by the Catholic Church, and the traditions of Christmas trees and ornaments and all that are somehow against Christianity and shouldn't be celebrated. I might do that at a later time, but not in this stream. We don't have a lot left to go anyway. And so the only thing that I'll touch on a little bit here is that some people have said that in the books of Matthew and Luke, they give contradictory genealogies of Jesus. Well, first, remember that Jesus was Mary's son because he was conceived immaculately. So, without a guy involved, shall we say. But he was said to be Joseph's son. Some people wonder how that can be. But if we look today at adoption, and when, say, a very young child is adopted by a family, their parents that brought them up are not that child's biological parents, but that child's genealogy is still given as part of their adoptive parents. So we can kind of see that the same with Joseph, even though Jesus was not his biological son, his genealogy is still the same, just as Jesus' sibling would be. Because we see in like Mark 6, Matthew 12, and 13 that Jesus had 4 brothers and at least 2 sisters. So their genealogy is the same as Jesus. So Matthew takes the line of Joseph and back to King David through David's son Rehoboam. Luke, however, takes the genealogy of Mary. So in Luke 3, we read that Jesus was the son of Joseph and then the son of Eli. But technically you could say that he was the son-in-law of Eli. That this was actually Mary's dad. But genealogies were always taken through the mail.
Keep right, and then
So,
right.
therefore, that is the reasoning of the 2 genealogies. Mary's line also went back to King David, but through David's son Nathan. So they're not contradictory, just tracing different lines. And through both of those, we see that Jesus was in the kingly line of David,
Keep left,
and
then turn left.
therefore inherited his throne, and has forever.
Turn left.
And is also fully man, has descended through Adam, who was created by God at the Garden of Eden. So those are, or that's one of the common myths that people try to say, but when you take the time to look at it, it's really not a problem at all. So, we are now at our destination. If we can get there.
Get ready to turn left.
Alright.
Turn left.
Welcome to Yuma, Arizona.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guide.
So where would you like these delivered? Way back in there somewhere. Alright, let's see what we can do. We've driven a long ways with these trucks, and they came out of a yard that looked exactly like this. So let's see if I can get them back in. And yes, I know I took the wrong side, but I want it so I can get extra space to swing in. Ooh boy. I may not make it here. We'll see. Now, will they straighten out enough? Doesn't look like it. Take a look at the back here. No, that's over just a little bit too far. Backing these up isn't going to go too well. Let's give it a little bit of a try here. Let's see. By any chance, I can get them straighter. Now, unfortunately, that's just not going to work. Didn't quite get the right swing. So, go the easy route and hit enter. We got $39,000 and 1,900 XP. So I'm just 400 away from my next level. So, now what are we going to do? We've only taken a short time of our video here, but we have more left. Well, if you remember correctly, our goal was to get up to 150,000 so we could buy a new truck and let someone else start driving this one. Well, we're over our goal of 150,000, and it just happened to be that Peterbilt is what I was going to switch to. Right at Peterbilt Yard, we had the funds, so let's see about getting a new truck. And the ones I just delivered actually look about the best option for me. So, let's look at some options here. See what we can do. We're going to keep it as a sleeper cab, just like this. Chassis of 6x4 with 220 gallons, that's fine by me. But I could go with 6x2 here and do a mid-lift axle. That will save a little bit. But let's leave it as this for now. And I know that the numbers are behind my head here, but I'll try to read them out. Now, 370 horsepower, that's pretty low. I'm going to increase it to about 450 here. So that bumps up our price to 144. And transmission, I'm also going to change that to 18 speeds with a retarder. So that brings us out to 149 now. But under the hood, that's pretty well everything set. Therefore, we just need to look at our, well, looks. Interior, this looks alright for me. Now, paint job. That's where we could get in trouble with more funds. Now, I have 167,000. And just switching up to this metallic red brings our cost to 153. And more like metallic blue here, or we can customize our color. For cost wise, I think this is what I'm going to do for now, is do a custom color, and later on we can change it. But again, we need to be careful on funds, so that's what we're looking at. Now, we've been doing kind of a greenish blue or teal, somewhere around there we could do. Or we'd go really different and go kind of with a bright orange. Or dull it down just a little bit. And actually it doesn't look too bad for me. Kind of looks like a truck from the trucking company of Snyder, but something unique. I could say I could live with that for quite a while. Other options we could do, like a dark green. That don't look too bad either. You know what? To stay a little bit more neutral, I think I'm going to stay with this for now. And maybe at a later date, we'll, once we have a few more thousand in the bank, then we can look at doing multiple colors as well. So right now we're at 151,000. So accessories, I do want to get front mirrors. So I'm going to add just basic mirrors that I can see behind me a little bit better. And my side mirrors, I'm going to upgrade those a little bit as well. I think for the exterior, at least for now, I will leave everything. Eventually, I do want to get a headache rack back here, as it's called. But those are another $4,000 to $5,000, and we're at $151,000 right now. So I guess I could add it. I'll leave us at $155,000, and then I'll leave about $12,000 in the bank. So I think I will add that now. For interior, for now I think we're good. I do want to get a cup holder here. And of course, you know what? I'm going to skip the water bottle, and I'll do a coffee cup here. I'm definitely not a coffee drinker, but I do tend to use insulated mugs more often. And again, we can come back and look at this more, because there are a lot of options we can do now that we have a sleeper. We can get some pillows for $90, as well as some bedding. But we'll look at those later. So, if we go out, look at our truck, I'd say this is a good upgrade. And our total price, with confirming, is $156,041. So, Merry Christmas to Quad Lines Trucking. Uh-oh. That's a problem. I didn't participate. Well, please hold. We'll be right back. Well, I'm back. I did some looking around, and I messed up. I guess now the truck garages only start with one opening. The last time I started a business in trucking, they had 3 to begin with. And the only way to expand your garage is with another $180,000. So, that vote I did a while back, I should have looked more, but I apologize. So, the only way we can do is to trade in our current truck, which that will save us a lot of money. So now I guess our goal is going to be getting enough funds to upgrade our shop so we can get employees. But this is our new truck to us. Say it's quite the upgrade, and I look forward to driving it. But that will be all for this round of Quad Lines Trucking. So again, thank you for watching, and bye for now.